Back with our very friendly guests, Celia and Maria, from the obviously very prestigious book House of Scorpion. We're just gonna ask a few questions, if that's okay. Five or six at the max. So, how are you guys doing?
Pretty good in yourself?
Very good,
Very
very good. So we're gonna begin off with Maria, and my first question for you is, how do you feel about Matt ruling the Empire of Opium?
Well, I'm actually really happy for him because now he can prove to those people out there that he's more than just an Egypt, basically.
Okay. And my second question for you is, what do you think is your role going to be in that empire?
Well, I'm hoping to become his girlfriend, if possible, because, yeah.
Okay. Now on to Celia, and after this, we're just gonna ask you some open questions, both of you. So, my first question for you is, are you letting or thinking about Matt letting you call you mom?
Um, I think it's his decision if he wants to call me mom, but I don't think I'm going to tell him anything. I'm not.
Okay. So my second question for you is, why did you give Matt laudanum to protect his heart from El Patron? What motivated you?
I had him at a very young age, and I knew how El Patron was. I didn't want him to take away my. I rose him pretty much. I wouldn't want him to take him away.
Okay, so we're gonna move to some open questions now, like we did with Matt a few moments ago. And my first question is directed towards Maria. And when you first met Matt, what was going through your mind when you first met him?
A lot of crazy thoughts because just knowing who he is and knowing the fact that he was a very brave, smart person himself was really like attractive and really nice to know who he really was.
Okay. And I took the time to read the book before you came on the air, and the in one of the chapters when you were separated from Matt after the funeral, what was going through your mind on what would happen to Matt?
He would disappear.
And go into description about that.
Okay, well, I thought that maybe they were gonna do whatever it takes to like kill him and to like make something out of him that he really wasn't. So yeah, it kind of got to me in so many ways.
Alright. So my next open question is directed towards Maria again, and my final open question is crap, I forgot. Okay, so my final open question for Maria is how did you make your way through the crap? Okay, so my final open question for Maria is, what was going through your mind when you met your mom at the convent?
Well, at first I was very shocked, and then at the moment I felt very emotional because like I don't know, it just really got to me in so many ways because I missed her for so long. So
Okay. My first open question for Celia is obviously during one of those chapters you were supposed to pretend to be in Egypt. What really happened there?
Well, I was as soon as they said I was going to become an Egypt, my heart dropped. I didn't want to become an Egypt. I was obviously scared. So on the following chapter, I think it was, they said that they had like Tamlin was the one that helped me. I was actually so grateful. I am so grateful. Tamlin is a big person.
Right. And also, what was going through your mind when you got reunited with Matt?
I was really happy. I didn't think that would ever happen. I didn't think I would ever see Matt again. I was grateful.
Alright, so my final open question for you is what do you think you're going to contribute to in the empire that your son now rules?
I think. Wait, what does that mean? Stop. Cut.
Okay, so my final open question for you is what do you think your role is going to be in the empire that your son now rules?
I think my role for Matt's Farm Patrol will be. I think I will still love being a cook. I love cooking for Matt. I love cooking for the guests. I don't think I'd like to trade that for anything in this world.
Alright, well, thank you for coming on air. That was
Thank you.
very,
Thank you
very
for
nice of
having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And as always, I'll see you later.